Okay, so in this video we're going to be going through part 1, which is in the link below. You can see the drawing. I'll be going through this quite quickly, but obviously you can pause and slow it down if necessary. So there are two continuing features on drawing 1, and that is from the top or from the front. So either way, I'm going to draw it from the top. We're going to get a bit of that feature in there. So we're drawing it from the top. And the dimensions from the top, the width of the whole thing is 50. And the depth 35. And we've got the feature at the back. Which we can remove a bit. Now obviously what I've done there is I've used the center rectangle. That's for my design intent because it's going to keep everything centered. Now once I do that, I can dimension between these 2 points. I was close, it's 30. And then between here and here, and that is 10. Once that's done, we can extrude. The height is 40. So next step is to draw the cutouts on the front that are around here. We're only going to draw one of them and then mirror it, because again that keeps our design intent that if we change one of them, they change symmetrically together. So sketch on the front. Actually, I might draw them both at the same time. It'll be easier. So corner rectangle and corner rectangle. Now you notice that orange line there, that's going to keep them both at that level. That's the constraint we're applying. And I think it's the drop down is 20 mil. And by 20. And the gap between here and here is 10. Now as you can see, it's all gone black, which means that it's fully constrained. We can now extrude sketch 2, remove, and it goes back 15 millimeters. There we are. The last bit is this feature here. Now I could draw it from the front. In fact, I will draw it from the front. So sketch on the front. Now I could draw the rectangle in there, but from the drawing it looks like it's linked to this back, and it's going to be constrained by that. So what I'm going to do is use construction. I'm going to pan round the back and just click on those 2 faces. And now as you can see, that's put those lines to the front. Now I can get a corner rectangle, take construction off, and draw between here and here. So that's automatically 30 now, and the height is 10. Now the reason for doing that and not typing in 30 is that if I wanted to change one of these, they'd both change in relation to each other, because from my design intent point of view, I'd want these always to change together. So why not link them? And so that's okay. And now we can extrude that and remove it through all. And that's that done. What that means is though, that if we did change this back, the front would change in relation to it. Let's just test that out. But actually if we went here to 35, we can see the front's changed in line with it. So valuable those little tricks trying to keep design intent going, and it can save us a lot of time downstream. Okay, that's number one out of the way.